Good morning, students. Once again, welcome back to SST class. Hope all of you are fine at home. So, today I would like to discuss with you the next lesson, that is Stone Age. Just to recap all that we have learned previously, first thing we have discussed this, and to tell you that this is a part of history. It's a part of history. So there is a question, what is history? So what is history? We have answered this question. We have answered this question, what is history? History. What is history? We have answered. And I will ask you another question. Yes. Who are the historians? Who are the historians? This is another question you need to answer. Who are the historians? What is history? Who are the historians? Now, I am not going to answer this. You are going to answer. Find the answer, you answer that. We have discussed. Mind you that. If you have not followed, that is up to you. Second one is, today, what we are going to, new things I am going to discuss is that these historians, they have divided the whole history, whether it is the Indian history or European history or whatever history you call it. So, the whole historians have divided the history into different stages, different periods of the development of the human life, that is civilization, nothing but civilization. So how humans have developed, in what way, where, at what time, all these things, these people do that. And so they have divided the periods, broadly divided into two periods or ages. Okay, two ages. So history is divided into two ages. This is not written in our book. I am telling so that you understand. Okay. Number one division is prehistory. Okay. Prehistory. And number B is history. This is, according to me, you need to understand this. Therefore, I am telling you prehistory and history. Whole history is divided into this. Prehistory is the time that is unrecorded, not recorded. Why? Because that time nobody knew how to read and write. That period, because human started, emerged in life, mind emerged in life, evoluted in life. We have first lesson is evolution, evolution we have learned. So man evoluted. From the evolution of the man till the writing began is known as, this period of time is known as prehistory time, prehistory. So I will write the definition now here. So from the evolution, first lesson, evolution of humans, man, let us call man. Here man means both men and women. Man, evolution of humans, from the evolution of the man till the writings developed or discovered, writing was discovered rather, writings was discovered, covered this period. This time, this period of time is known, is called or known, is known as prehistory. Prehistorical period. Prehistorical period. Do you understand? So this is what prehistory is. It's the time period from the evolution of the man till the writing began. This period is known as prehistory. You understand? So prehistory. Then comes history. What is recorded, what is written is known as history. What is recorded today, what we have is known as prehistory. Okay, so that is prehistory. So now we are in the prehistory, or we have not gone down to the second phase, the history. So prehistory. During this age, this period, prehistory, this prehistorical period is divided into 4 ages. 4 ages. This prehistorical period is divided into 4 ages. What are the 4 ages? I will tell you. What are the 4 ages of prehistory? Number one is the Stone Age. The Stone Age is known as Stone Age. Number two is known as Stone Age. Number one is Stone Age. Now this also is divided into Stone Age is divided into 4 periods. Number one, Stone Age is divided into 4 periods. That is the 4 ages. 4 ages. Number one is Paleolithic age. Number B is Mesolithic age. I am not writing the dates. Dates are given in your book. Please go. Okay, so Mesolithic age. Number C is Neolithic age. Okay, and the fourth one is D is what is? Is a Bronze Age, or we call it here Chalcolithic age. Chalcolithic age. Now, this is very, very interesting. So, why? Stone Age, prehistoric time. Prehistory, all these are the time period which happened, which took place before the writing started. Before the people came to know about reading and writing. So, this is known as prehistory, and this history. Prehistory is divided into one Stone Age, that is different ages. That is Stone Age. Under the Stone Age, all these are ages: Paleolithic age, Mesolithic age, Neolithic age, and Chalcolithic age. Now, why this one? Now, you must be finding difficult to understand what is this Paleolithic, what language it is. Yes, this is not our language. It is Greek. It is Greek language. Okay, so it is a Paleolithic. I am going to describe now this one. In our book, it is written, first one is the Paleolithic age. So, I am going to discuss about that. I am not going to discuss the Mesolithic, Neolithic, Chalcolithic now. I will tell you afterwards. But now we will be discussing the Paleolithic age. This age, number one division of the Stone Age. So, let us rub this all off, and then discuss about the Paleolithic age. Yes, I'll take little time. So, Paleolithic. Okay, Paleolithic. The word Paleolithic. So very interesting. Now, if you divide this one, then oh is this. This Paleo means stone. Now, Paleo means old. Sorry. Paleo means old. Paleo means Paleogalo. Paleo means what is past, which is past, old. Paleo means old. Lithos, here, meaning I want to come to the new, original name of the lithos. From here comes lithos. Lithos. Lithos meaning stone. In the language of geography, anything which is hard is known as lithos. Hard substance is known as lithos. So it is known as lithos. Lithos means stone. Lithos. We have got various spheres of the atmospheric layers. All this lithosphere. All that lithosphere we have learned. It is long way. So lithic. Here lithic. So lithis. That is old stone. So that's why it is an old stone age. See in your book it is written old stone age. Why it is written? Here is the meaning. Here is the description. Old stone age. Did you get the point? Why it is called Paleolithic age? Because of this old. Paleo means which is past. That is old. And then lithos means stone. So Paleolithic age. Old stone age. Okay, fine enough. Now, what is that age? What happened during this age? What happened during this age? What kind of people were living in this age? So, the life. In this period, human beings lived a nomadic life. Nomadic. Lived a nomadic life. Nomadic life. Now, what is this word nomadic? This also is not an English word. It's not an English word. Nomadic is not an English word. So, nomad. Here the word comes nomad. Nomad. Nomad means movement. Nomad means going from one place to another. Moving place. Nomad. It's a mobile. It's a mobile phone. Why it is called mobile? Hey, give me my mobile. It's not your mobile. That is your cell phone, small phone. So what is actually this mobile? Because you are able to put in your pocket and move around, or talk and move around like this. Or some people they are talking and driving. So riding. All these are moving. So mobile. This is movement. Nomad means move. That means nomad means move. To move. Moving. Moving. So people who move from one place to another. People who move from one place to another, they are called nomadic. They don't have permanent residence. They don't have their own. So they go from one place to another. Now why do they go? In search of food, shelter and safety. Food and shelter only. What we divided? Food and safety. If they don't find here anything to eat, they will move on. And if they are feeling hot here, they will go to the cold area. Or if they are here, wild animals are more, then they will go to the safer place. So why we call it? For food and safety. For food and shelter. That's why people were nomadic. Old people, those who were living in this age, Paleolithic age, they were nomadic. Okay, they were nomadic. They hunted wild animals and gathered fruits. They did not produce, they did not have the farm. They have gathered fruits, nuts, roots and eggs for food. And all this they collected using the stone tools. So they had no idea about growing crops and rearing animals like today we have. They lived in small groups which helped them. They lived in groups so that they helped each other. Today also we are living in groups. We cannot do. No man is an island, which is called no man is an island. He is not alone. Nobody can live alone. He or she has to be in the group, in the family. So they covered themselves with leaves and with the bark of trees. What is this bark? It is not bark to bow bow. It's not dog barking. Spelling is the same, maybe, but then the meaning is different. Bark means the skin of the trees. Skin of the trees, thick trees. Okay, so that is called bark of the trees. Bark of the trees. And they had these trees, and so they were having no clothes, or the animal skin they were using to cover their body, not to cover their shade, but to cover them to protect them from heat and cold. Heat and not to cover the shame. Today we are wearing to cover our shame and also to protect ourselves. So they were living in caves and rock shelters or in the trees, on tree tops. Okay, so this is what I am going to tell you. The tools, science and the discovery of fire, I will speak to you in the next video. Thank you.